All right, good day, everybody. Ron Futrell here. Check yourself at all times, and we are on it as we get ready to roll on this Tuesday with the Vegas Sportscast. Okay, bunch of stuff going on, a bunch of fun stuff going on right now on this Tuesday. We've got the World Series starting tonight, first of all. We're going to talk Golden Knights, going to talk some UNLV stuff in a little bit. But first of all, World Series tonight. It's going to be game one between the Dodgers and the Astros. I know the sentiment is going with the Astros right now. A lot of people, because of the floods that happened there. And unless you're a Dodger fan, you're probably going for the Astros, rooting for the Astros in this one. I'm a Dodger fan, so going with the Dodgers. First time in the World Series since 1988. And got Big Coochie on the mound for Houston, going up against, or Kid Coochie, I guess is what he's called, Cy Young Award winner, Dallas Keuchel, against Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Good pitching matchup. Couple of great lefties here. Looking forward to seeing these two lefties pitch tonight in the World Series. Where this goes, how this Dodgers a little banged up right now. Justin Turner didn't work out over the weekend. And Corey Seager is back, but he's got a back sprain, and see what the problem is there. So the left side of the Dodger infield at third base and shortstop, a little banged up. Well, we'll see. Those two guys should be okay. So get ready for game one of the World Series tonight down at Dodger Stadium, Chavez Ravine. The location for this one, so should be a fun one. Should be a good series. Dodgers solid favorites, minus 180 in tonight's game because of Kershaw on the mound, and even slighter favorites in the series overall. Mainly because Houston's bats against the Yankees and in the playoffs haven't been there as they have in the past. But Houston, very good baseball team coming out of it. Probably the best. Them in Cleveland out of the American League. And no, I'm still not used to Houston being in the American League. I got to think twice about that one. And the Dodgers, now it's been 60 years this month. Celebrated the 60th anniversary. And I say celebrated because I'm from L.A., but people from Brooklyn, they don't celebrate this anniversary. It was October 8th. 60 years ago that it was announced that the Dodgers were moving from Brooklyn to Los Angeles. So I think it's been sort of a successful move for them. And as baseball moved west in a lot of ways. Giants came later. The Angels were an expansion team there. The Padres an expansion team in San Diego. So, okay. That going on. Oh, hockey tonight. Oh, yes. Got hockey tonight. At T-Mobile Arena, it's going to be the Golden Knights taking on the Chicago Blackhawks. Oh, that's looking forward to this one tonight. The Knights are 6-1 so far in the season. It's just a phenomenal expansion season, a historic expansion season. But who's going to play goalie tonight is a big question. Oscar Dansk is going to be the starting goalie, rookie. He played a little bit of the third period in the last game against the St. Louis Blues, after Malcolm Subban went out with what looks like to be a groin pull. He's going to be out for a month. And then we're still not sure about Marc-Andre Fleury. He's got a concussion, and we're not sure what's going to be happening there with him. He's undergoing tests, pass the test, go through that, and he'll be able to get back in the nets. So the starting goalie is out. Oh, one thing that's sort of interesting, watch what Pittsburgh's doing right now. Pittsburgh let Marc-Andre Fleury go in favor of Daniel Murray, the starting goalkeeper, and Murray's having just a horrible season right now, giving up all bad goals, and Pittsburgh is struggling. They're the defending Stanley Cup champs. So, yeah, there's a lot of people I would imagine in Pittsburgh going, hey, did we pick the wrong goalie? Now, it's early. Everything is early with this season in the NHL, just 3 weeks into it. So, we shall see. The Knights also have a Friday game at 3 o'clock. We're celebrating Nevada Day, even though it's going to be Friday the 27th. They're going to celebrate Nevada Day on the 27th this year. That Friday, the kids are out of school. So they're doing an earlier game, Friday, 3 o'clock against Colorado at T-Mobile Arena. Okay. UNLV stuff. Basketball starting workouts right now, so that should be interesting to see where we go with basketball. Had a horrible season last year, but they got to make something good happen this year, okay? Give me a reason for optimism with Rebel basketball. Football, there's no reason for optimism, certainly, right now, as they lost their last two games horribly. They're ahead at halftime, and they lose in the second half. Miserable second half in their last two games. They're 2-5 in the season. They play at Fresno State, probably the hottest team in the Mountain West Conference right now, and that's going to be difficult for them. the Rebels playing at Fresno State on Saturday night. So 2-5 on the season. It's a tough one for Tony Sanchez right now. I mean, it started out with the horrible loss against Howard, a team they were favored by 43, favored by 43, and ended up losing the game. So with that, good news for UNLV hockey. Nick Raboni was back last night. I went out to the game, checked it out at City National Arena in Summerlin. It was great to see Nick Raboni back. He's the assistant coach, play well. Pretty good hockey team. Check him out sometime. And glad to see Nick Raboni back after the injury from the shooting on October 1st, the tragic shooting there. And he was looking good, doing well. Wasn't 100%, and will be on the bench before too long. So we hope best of luck for Nick, and that everything will improve for him, and just through that horrible tragedy that happened here on the Strip. Vegas still having a difficult time recovering from this. Still no word on a motive for the shooter. That's difficult for a lot of people. Difficult for me to try to sort that out. Why it happened. Preventing it was probably more of a difficult thing, certainly, to be able to spot why that happened. But anyway, still, a lot of people want answers on what motivated this person, the perpetrator, to go to such extremes to be able to then shoot and kill 58 people on the Strip, injure another 500, and 22,000 people were down there, going to be tormented forever about that experience on the Strip. So with that, again, World Series tonight, hockey tonight. I'll be over at T-Mobile Arena watching hockey as the Golden Knights play. Oh, and by the way, where I'm going to be at, there's going to be a TV monitor to be able to watch the World Series as well. So not going to miss the World Series for hockey tonight. And still continuing my class, teach sports broadcasting at UNLV. So I've got that class tonight. I may let the students out just a little bit early tonight because of all the sports going on. It is a sports broadcasting class, by the way. All right, that's the way I see it. I'm Ron Futrell. Thanks for listening here to the Vegas Sportscast today. Remember, you can find us on thevegasportscast.com is our website. And then also go to Twitter. Find us at Vegas Sportscast there. Download us. Tell us, friend. Let people know about us. Thanks so much for listening.